So welcome back to the channel, guys, and it's been an awful long time since I've been out on the Bonneville. Apologies, but she's back out now in this glorious sunshine tonight. Bank holiday weekend. It's been raining all day and finally the sun came out about 5 o'clock, so I thought I'll just get the Bonnie out and take her for a run. Now, we've not been out on this bike for an awful long time, as the regular viewers know. And when I was down at the Freddie Dobbs thing with the DGR setting off to go to Hinckley, I didn't join in on that, unfortunately. But it just stirred my soul a little bit to come out on the Bonneville, get it out and start using it again. Now, this bike's done 1,671 miles. That's it in just over a year and a half of ownership. Still on the original tyres, and yeah, it's a beautiful bike. I'll give you a walk round shortly, just show you what I added to this bike from new, just to refresh it for the summer. But yeah, you'll be seeing more and more rides coming out on the Bonneville from now on. Now, the last big trip that I did on this motorcycle was the Isle of Man TT, where I went camping and thoroughly enjoyed it. Really great, and I wish I'd have gone over for this year's TT, which is in about 10 days time. I do hope the weather picks up for them. And I was down at the boat yesterday doing some work, and a few of the guys looked at me, looked at my t-shirt, said Triumph, and said, oh, Triumph, you must be going to the TT then. And I went, no, not this year. And they said to me, oh, we're going over, we're taking the boats over, putting them in Douglas Harbour, and then from there you can literally walk to the grandstand, start of the TT, and get around the island. Plenty of public transport, so that's a really good idea for next year on the channel. And I was thinking about maybe putting a little competition out there to invite 2 subscribers to join me on my boat. You'll have your own double cabin and sail over from Fleetwood to Douglas, watch the TT for the week and then come back. So I'm having a little bit of think how I can do this. We're just on a dual carriageway, so I'll come back shortly and discuss this some more, because I'm really up for this. So, back in a minute. Okay, so I've been giving the trip to the Isle of Man TT some thought. I still need to think about logistics and things, and how I'm going to do a competition for 2 people. But yeah, let's think about it more as we go through the next few videos. And also I'm open to some suggestions and comments in the box below, so drop a comment below if you'd be up for that. And for those of you who've not seen the Bonneville before, then let me give you a quick walk round and show you what I've done to this bike over the last year and a bit. And as I say, there'll be more videos coming on this bike as well, so if you're interested in the Bonneville, keep tuned to the channel and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Give the video a big like, guys. Thank you. Okay, so the Bonnie, this is a T120 Black Series, and this bike, like I say, I've owned since, I think I bought it in October 2022. As you can see, it's got the blacked out exhaust pipes and things, nice shiny black wheels and shiny spokes. I've added a few things to that, so I'll just run over those for you. So I put the bar end mirrors on the bike. I also put on here a reservoir cap. I don't know if you can see that just there with the polished top. What else have I done on this bike? I added the cap to the side of the throttles there. Originally it was silver, so I've gone for the black with the Triumph on. I did add luggage to this bike. Now, the luggage that I've got on here, as you can see, this is from SW Motouk, and this is the Legend gear. This is black and it's got the brown there underneath in leatherette to match the brown seat on the bike. I have full luggage. I think it's 13 litres per side. This is the 9-litre bag that you can see here, and obviously it's just a canvas bag, but the mechanism that it fits onto is proper little racks. I'll show you this side, it's probably better, you can see that. So it's nice and neat, and even when the bags aren't on the bike you can't really notice those racks. So yeah, I also added the Triumph rear rack to the bike and the grab handle for a pillion. That was Triumph, not that cheap. I did add a center stand to the bike because obviously oil in the chain is a problem on a side stand, and also on the dash there I just put this bar clamp, which was Triumph embossed and polished, obviously aluminium as well. And that's about, other than a tank buffer on there, that's about all I've done to this bike, I think. Given it a ceramic coat. Obviously it's in the jet black paint, and I think it just looks really nice with the Triumph emblem in chrome, the chrome filler cap, and just the odd touch of silver or chrome on the bike. I'm not a lover of chrome, by the way, but I do think this bike is the top of the class in the modern classics. And I've ridden Royal Enfields and all kinds of bikes, but yeah, this was my choice and my preferred bike that I wanted as a modern day classic. Oh, I did add the rad guard as well, if you can see that, the Union Jack rad guard, and also the sump guard just down here as well from Motouk, and I think they came from. Now it's got twin discs on the front, so plenty of stopping power. I have got a headlight cover, like a grille in black for it, and I've not put that on. I should probably put that on really, because it's just sat in the loft at the moment. I did fit it and I took it back off, and personally I didn't like it at the time, but I've seen a lot of bikes with them on now, and it might just suit it, so I'll give it another whirl. So yeah, there's the Bonnie. She'll be featuring in more videos to come. And I need to start using this bike because it's no good just sat in the garage. Like I say, she's done 1,678 miles on the odometer just there. Okay, let's get back on the bike, talk about this idea more, and I'm just heading up into South Lakes to my sister's just to grab a coffee before the nightfall comes in. Okay, so the idea about this trip, as I mentioned, it would be for 2 people, and that would be leaving from Fleetwood on the sailboat with myself. We'll head over. The boat has 3 double cabins, so you'll have your own double cabin. The only thing that you need to do is provision, obviously, and sort your food out. But yeah, we'd probably head over from Fleetwood and then go into Douglas Marina. That's where we'd be based for the TT. Obviously walking distance to the start line, and pretty much everywhere you can get around the island with public transport really easy. So I think that'll be a really epic trip. Just to let you know, sailing time, it's about 10 hours to 11 hours depending on weather conditions. Obviously the day would be selected for the best weather to head over there. It's a pretty clear run really, straight across. Pretty simple, pretty easy. I'll actually be going over to the Isle of Man with the family for a long weekend at the end of June. Now on the boat there isn't a shower, there is a toilet, but when you're in the marina, the rules would be you use the marina facilities. They have nice toilets and showers, but I think it'll be a really good trip. Now I don't know if you can hear the wind noise on this helmet, but between this helmet, this is the Array Quantic helmet, and there's actually more wind flow coming inside the helmet than my Array Tour X4 that I use on the Tiger. even the wind blows past my ears on this one, which I don't actually like. Great for a hot country touring helmet, plenty of ventilation, but not the best vlogging setup really, with too much wind coming into the helmet. I do prefer the other one, but she flies. That 1200cc parallel twin sounds absolutely beautiful, and she really picks up. One thing that turned me on about this bike over the T100, which is the 900cc version, which I actually think is a better engine all round really for the size of bike. But yeah, I think you can get it as an accessory, but cruise control on this was pretty key, and I do use it a lot when I'm on motorways travelling on this bike. The only negative, and you probably heard me say it before, is that it's got tube tyres. So if you were touring on this motorcycle, which you can do very easily, that would be my only negative for the bike really, would be that if you do get a puncture, it's a very difficult job to change tubes and things. And to get the back wheel off, you'd have to take both of the exhausts off, which isn't pleasant. So yeah, only downside really. So Grange over Sands, all shut up now really, with it being Sunday. Everything closes early, all the cafes are shut. Bank holiday Monday tomorrow, so I'm sure it'll be busy. Now John McGuinness over in was it the Northwest 200, did really well this year, up in the thick of it again. So I'm just wondering how he's going to do in the Isle of Man TT this year. Obviously John being quite local to me, just around the corner in Morecambe. I've actually signed up for the TT app, so you can watch all of the practice and the racing. And I think it's £19 this year, but I did see on 44 Teeth last video, I think it was, or the one before, they were offering, I think it was 44 TT20, which was a 20% discount. So 44 TT20, I think there was 4,000 codes that could be used, and I think that dropped it down to about £14 something. So that's what I used and signed up for that. But yeah, it's really good, great action, straight on your phone or your tablet, and then you can watch all the races and the practice week. So we're just about there now. I'm going to sign off, so thank you very much again for watching the video, and if you're not a subscriber to the channel, don't forget to subscribe to the video and give the video a big like. Thank you very much everyone. Ciao for now.